Hey, what's up everybody? You blow right, huh? Arthur again. Today I have a privilege of having a special guest. We're talking about celebrate, the fourth pillar of Ibica, and that's celebration. So what do I mean by that? As you've heard in the introduction video, we talk about empowering people, which is the third principle of Ibica. And when you empower somebody, you give them a job, give them a little role to play within your organization. And when they do it well, don't just ignore that, celebrate it. So that's what I'm talking about. And when you celebrate them, they feel good. They feel that they've contributed to the big picture. And then they start to grow. They start to put their roots down, like I said earlier on. So today I've got a very special guest with me. He's my brother. We've known each other for quite a number of years now. We love each other as leaders. He's a pastor in Cairns. He also runs his own business. And I'm talking none other than Mr. Ben Hakalitz. Pastor Ben Hakalitz, thank you for joining me.
Thank you, Ron. Thank you. Nice to meet you. I mean, nice to catch up with you again.
I think we'll meet again. but I'm here. Ben, we've talked briefly off screen. We talked about the importance of celebrating the people that you've empowered, and by acknowledging what they've done, What's some of your experience, something you've been walking where you feel this principle belong celebration, it was important to you, and what effect did it have?
It's very important, the principle of celebration, because the key thing about it is it actually puts value on people. So as a leader, I've influenced so many people, not only in the area of music and drumming, and it's from little kids to grandfathers, and they've always looked up to me as a role model and as a mentor. And so a lot of my times when I teach people, or when I do trainings, or when I do drum lessons or like that, I'm always speaking good things on what they're doing. I'm always saying that they're doing better. They're really coming to a place where they're actually going to be able to do it themselves. And that's the kind of principle of celebration that I speak. In other words, I speak positive things into their lives. I do that to my kids. The same thing I do to my kids, I must do to the people that look up to me as a leader and as a role model to them. And for us, and for me as a pastor in the church, it's very important. I have to talk positively to my leaders and encourage them, give them little things to do, but then look at that and go, that's fantastic, keep going. That's my favorite word is this.
We need to be doing that.
My favorite word is keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going. You're doing a wonderful job, keep going. Don't worry about any other things, just keep going.
And as a leader as well, how do you feel, and this is what we need to tell other leaders that are watching, how do you think or know how your leaders feel when you come and acknowledge what they've done? It must feel good inside. What are some of the reactions you've got?
It does, because I put one of the things I do with my leaders or people that I lead is I put myself in their shoes. Because we're all human beings. And all human beings feel the same emotions. They feel the same.
Exactly.
So whether it's a male or a female, everybody has an emotion, and if you understand that if you say something nice to somebody, it builds them up. It automatically feels really important.
It
feels
nice. That's
right. It feels like he's part of something big. And then the next time you give him a job, he does it to the best of his ability, and I call it the spirit of excellence.
And willingly.
You don't have to keep pushing them. You just say, I need this done. And I know I'm actually mentoring young guys, and I'm saying, and they've said under my authority, and they say, we understand the principle. And so, but I make sure that I always speak highly of them. And I say, go and do it, but do it to the best of your ability. And I say, do it with the spirit of excellence.
Excellent.
That's the thing that they're using now. And then I just say, keep going. And I encourage, and I see that when I do that, the next time they go and do something, I don't have to watch over them anymore. They do it, and they come back, and I see the job done very well done to the best of their ability and with the spirit of excellence. And it's good for the church. It's good for the business. It's good for as me as a leader. Wonderful training. It's just principles. Principles are the greatest important things in our lives. When we put them in order, everything works.
Fantastic. I want to talk more about the spirit of excellence lately. But as you've heard there, Pastor Ben has talked about empowerment. He's talked about the principles of excellence and giving tasks. When they do it, he comes back, he celebrates with them. And that's really key. And you don't have to have degrees, you don't have to be someone big with lots of money or this like. You must understand it. We must understand as leaders, or same time, you big man, people are looking up to you. And when you, as a leader, you big man, mentality believe Papua New Guinea, time you big man, now you talking about or what man do you good plus something lo I blow or narpla. Man or Mary all by feeling good through inside. And guess what's gonna happen? All by respecting you more, and they will feel more part of what you're trying to do, and they will serve better. You know, as we said, you don't have to force them anymore. They'll do it willingly, and that's important. And you can get that as a result of celebrating and acknowledging. You know, we can say acknowledge, but I love the word celebrating because it's a positive word.
Exactly.
And you celebrate some of the things I've done. You know, me give ombla walk la ombla staff, and legally walk the so go sweeping place, so clean him ombla machine. And they've done it really well. So next staff meeting, me blah boom. We think, hey, Samuel, you welcome this something. I blow get that. And Samuel likes a bit of attention, so it was appropriate. So time we talk, Samuel really cleaned the machine very well. Look at it now, man. Over the line, we got fighting man long Samuel. But inside, I know Samuel is feeling really good and positive. Next day, guess who turns out early at work? Samuel. Why? Because of one thing I did, and that was simply to celebrate and acknowledge that what he did was important to the organization.
Absolutely. Big something.
Yeah.
You probably is then big something.
Big something.
And it may look insignificant to other people's eyes, but I know you mean line of place.
Big something.
Yeah.
But so, true leader.
I am true leader.
Yeah.
Leaders are total good old man, celebrating more one thing.
Yeah.
You know, that's I like the word celebration.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it's positive. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Fantastic.
It's you know that's the way. That's the only way I think. Yeah. To respect others and celebrate one thing more.
So, I must acknowledging
more.
Well, fantastic. Thank you, Pastor Ben.
Thank you, my brother.
You're our first guest, so I think we must give a prize.
Powerful. Powerful.
Thank you, everybody. Join me next week for another. Hopefully, I'll get another guest. I'm not sure yet. But today we talked about the fourth principle, the fourth pillar of Ibika, which is celebrate. So as a leader, go and acknowledge them. And welcome really something talk. You know, even suppose them clean up you walk. Or give them really buy coke long and talk. Mami, how much do you? Because you walk in this level. Always relate your reward to something they've done, because you're reinforcing the positivity in your leadership.
I'm walking tea too. You must talk about tea and just best this.
Mama, this like cream you put in there. Max
tea. I'm
You know what we're talking about. Go out now and practice celebrating the success, the efforts of your people.
Thank you.
Thank you.